What's going on, guys? TTL going to be going over my top four NBA picks for today, December 5th, 2024. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button. We're pushing for 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and we are definitely on pace to do that. Yesterday, I gave out four free picks. We went 3-1. We had Adebayo under 17.5 points. He got 14, almost said 13. 14 first half, didn't get a single point the second half. And a lot of people were stressing this in VIP especially. He was 6 for 7 field goal attempts first half, and he shoots a typical 35% field goal attempt. It's like 35 to 40%. Wasn't really too worried. Obviously, it's stressful when you have under 17 and a half and he's at 14. But there was a blowout in that game as well, so that really helped us. As soon as he was pulled in the third quarter, I kind of knew he probably wasn't coming back in the fourth. It was like a 35-point game. But that did hurt our second pick, which is D'Angelo Russell. We had him over 17 and a half PRA, and this was my most confident pick because after injury news, Reeves was announced out. Russell bumped all the way from 17 and a half to 24 and a half. It was a 7 point jump, and he got 17. He hooked us by 1 PRA before being pulled because of the blowout. Really unfortunate there. Cade Cunningham cashed his with ease. Tyrese Maxey stayed under with ease, 16 of 26 and a half. Really just unfortunate there, but we went 3-1. It was still a great day. We hit a lot of two picks. Just really unfortunate for the free picks not hitting that actual four pick. Had 265 to win 2.6K and just couldn't quite get there. But let's bounce back today and hit an actual four pick. Or again, guys, if you guys round robin to that yesterday, you would have cashed a lot of money. And that's what I recommend you guys do. Pair your favorites, do a two pick, do a three pick, do a four pick, however you want to do it. Or join VIP, $20 a month, and you get my exact slips, exactly how I'm playing them, as well as Counter-Strike, League of Legends. We cashed a League of Legends 2-pick and a Counter-Strike 2-pick just this morning, and we're going to keep doing that. I'm going to be using predictive profits for my research today. This is a website I personally made. Use code TTL50 for half off. And what we're going to do is we're going to click on this. We're going to change it to Prizepicks lines. And what this is going to do is this is going to run simulations, and it's going to run 10,000 simulations per prop. Going to tell us whether to take the over or the under and the hit rate it had in those simulations, as well as what the projection is for them to get in this game, which is lovely. And we're going to go ahead and just let me pull up my props list on my second monitor. And we're just going to go ahead and get straight into this, right? So one of our top picks of the today, we're going to go ahead and take Giddey, Josh Giddey, under 14.5 points versus the Spurs. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say the Spurs have a huge, a great defense, and that's one reason I really like this, as well as all the simulation stuff. But I will say the Spurs are without Wemby tonight. So obviously the defense is going to be a little bit weaker than normal. But I still like this. Wemby's been out quite a few games this season already, and the team defense rankings does take that into account. It counts those games without Wemby as well. So I'm liking this overall. Josh Giddey under 14.5 points. Let's go ahead and search him over here. And again, guys, this is called predictiveprofits.ai. We have a betting predictor and a prop predictor. Betting predictor runs those simulations for the games and tells you whether to take what money lines. The prop predictor tells you what props to take to be profitable. We can see Josh Giddey, 14.5, under hit in 75.7% of the time in these simulations. And when we click this, we can see he's gone under in 4 of his last 5 games. He's gone under in 8 of his last 10. And he's gone under in 16 of his last 22 games this season. We have him projected for 11.6, so around a 3-point difference between what we project him at in his Prizepicks projection. We have him projected to go under in 75% of the games. And the opposing team, the Spurs, are 9th in the league for points allowed, only allowing 110 points per game. So this is a great matchup for Giddey to go under. This is like a 1.67x over on Chalkboard as well. So we do get some nice little odds over on Prizepicks. And I would not be surprised at all if this bumped to 14 or even like 13.5. I don't think it's going to go much lower than 13.5 through bumps, but I do think it's going to get bumped to like 13.5, 14. Second pick of the day, we're going to do Sabonis over 18.5 points versus the Grizzlies. Loving this play today as well. This is one of the most popular plays of the day. 27,000 people have already taken it, and I do think this is going to bump as well. I could see this going to 19.5 or 20 points. But Sabonis is a monster. I take him a lot of the time, guys. And let's go ahead and take a look at this. We can see points, 18.5, over hitting 74.5% of the simulations. And when we take a look, we can see he's hitting 5 straight games. He's hitting 8 of his last 10, and he's cashed in 13 of 20 games this season. He's averaging 21 points per game on the season, 21.5 points per game over his last 10, and 24.2 over his last 5. The opposing team are 18th. The Grizzlies are 18th, which is a bottom half team for points allowed, allowing 113 points per game. This is a great matchup for Sabonis. I'm absolutely loving it. Again, he went over in 74.5% of those simulations. So that's his projected hit rate today. And I'm going to go ahead and lock this one in, guys. I love this today. Our third pick of the day, we're going to go ahead and take, I have a lot of props that I'm liking today. Let's go ahead and do Christian Braun. And we're going to take Christian Braun over 18.5 PRA. So we can see this right here. So this is actually becoming a popular play as well. 5.2 thousand people are already on this one. Love to see that. Sometimes I dislike it. Doesn't really affect me though. But Christian Braun over 18.5 PRA. And we can see right here, PRA 18.5. We'll go ahead and just sort the hit rate. You can do this, by the way. Helps you find the most profitable props. So like if I like deleted Braun right here, it would just show all the props from highest hit rate to lowest. But we can see right here, points, rebounds, and assists, an 88.7% hit rate in the simulations. An absolutely amazing hit rate right there. And when we click his name, we can see he's gone over in 4 of his last 5 with an average of 21. He's gone over in 9 of his last 10 games with an average of 22. And he's gone over in 17 of 19 games this season with an average of 22.6. And we can see both games that he went under. He had 18 in this game, and he had 17 in this game. So this should be close no matter what, but I think he cashes this with ease. We have him projected with 22.2 today. So around 22 PRA, a 3.5 difference. I'm loving that. The opposing team are 12th in assists, the middle of the pack, 11th in points. So not one of the best, not one of the bottoms, just the middle of the pack again. And then they're 8th in rebounds, which is pretty good. They don't allow many rebounds. But I really like this matchup today, especially for Christian Braun. And I'm going to go ahead and lock this in for him today. He's been killing it all season, and I don't expect that to stop today. He should get at least 20 PRA in this matchup. So Christian Braun over 18.5 PRA. And let's do our fourth and final pick of the day. And this one is going to be one that you guys probably won't like. And this is going to be Zach Collins. And we're going to take Zach Collins under 20.5 PR. Now, this is a 1.69x over on Sleeper, so it's already great to see. And when we search him up, we can see points and rebounds 20.5 under, cashed in 89% of the simulations. And that is including, this does include injury news. That is including it calculating Wemby being out. And when we take a look at this, we can see he's had an average of 2.8 PR over his last 5 games. Last 10, he's had an average of 10.3. He only went over in 2 games. And this season, he's only went over 2 times out of 21 games with an average of 9.4. And recently, he's just not been getting it, boys. He's averaging, we have him projected for 8.7 PR in this matchup. Now, I will say the opposing team allow a ton of points. They allow a ton of rebounds. And without Wemby, Zach Collins is going to have plenty of run in this matchup. He's going to get plenty of volume for shooting volume. But I don't expect him to go over this. This is assuming that Wemby is out. This is actually calculating that in the projections. And we still have him projected for right around 9 PR. So, I mean, obviously he may get a little bit more with the opposing team allowing so many points and rebounds. It does calculate that in, but it is weighted fairly low. And it's like he could get 14, 15 PR. But still, that's way under his 20.5 line. So I'm loving this, guys. Let's go ahead and take Zach Collins under 20.5 PR. And let's go ahead and lock this in as a 4-pick, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Go join up on VIP. Go join Predictive Profits using code TTL50 for half off. And let's just keep on crushing it every single day.